Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with a pretty big fragrance net haul to share with you. So I have got, I think 6 or 8 fragrances here, and I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with, as always, I always end up getting like carded samples or a small something, and so I picked up one carded sample this time, and this is Cacheral Yes I Am, and I have been wanting to smell this fragrance for so long. So many people have just said a lot of good things about this. And I've never, I don't know, I never wanted to like pull the trigger and buy a full bottle. So I was glad when I saw that they had a carded sample of it. This is really pretty, but I am glad that I only got the sample. I am very glad that I didn't buy a full bottle of this because it smells exactly like something to me, and it's a little bit too fruity for my tastes, but I do think it's really beautiful. So, Yes I Am is raspberry, mandarin orange, lemon, bergamot, gardenia, ginger flower, amber, jasmine, rose, orange blossom, milk, caramel, vanilla, cardamom, licorice, coumarin, sandalwood, benzoin, and amberwood. And like I say, it's beautiful. And it reminds me so much of something. I'm going to need to get on Fragrantica and see what people have voted for it smelling like, because it smells exactly like something. It's super rich. It's very sweet, very fruity, very rich with that caramel and the milk and then all the fruits in the top, all the berries. It's just really, it's a lot. I need to test it on my skin. I might change my mind. You never know. I might test this on my skin and fall in love and need to have a full bottle of it. We never know. But just spraying it on the card here, I was like, wow, that is a lot. So anyways, that is Cacheral Yes I Am. Okay, the next thing I picked up was this little 9mm spray of Cartier Baiser Vole. And I've been wanting to smell this fragrance for so long. I've had this on my list for so long. So many of you have recommended this to me so many times. And I'm just now finally getting around to trying this. And oh my gosh, this was love at first spray. This is such a beautiful, light, airy, like it's going to be the most gorgeous thing in the spring. I cannot wait to wear it in the spring. So Baiser Vole is lily, citruses, more lily, and green notes. So it's basically a lily fragrance. And it's gorgeous. It's a green, light lily fragrance. I am head over heels in love with this. I'm super glad I picked this up. And if I go through this little thing, I will definitely purchase a big one of that. It's stunning. Like, I can only imagine this is going to be the most beautiful, classy, stunning spring fragrance ever. So that is Cartier Baiser Vole. Okay, the next one I picked up is another one that this has been on my list for so long. One of you recently recommended this to me, and I finally went ahead. I had a fragrance net cart going already, so I just went ahead and put it in there when you all recommended it. This is Perles de Lalique from Lalique. And this one is really pretty too. This one I'm going to have to try on my skin for sure, because this was one that I couldn't figure out how I felt about it. Just spraying it on paper. This one is, I can tell you first impressions, it's like a little too peppery for my tastes. I don't love peppery fragrance. Now it's going to depend on if that pepper really sticks around on my skin or if the pepper kind of subsides. But it does give way to like this really beautiful, light, woody, patchouli type fragrance that I really enjoy. This one's all going to depend on how it does on my skin. So Perles de Lalique is rose, pepper, iris, powdery notes, patchouli, oak moss, vetiver, orris root, and cashmere wood. This is, I think this is technically like a chypre style fragrance. It's really pretty. This one reminds me of something else too, though. It smells so similar to something that I, of course, can't think of right now. But anyways, that is Perles de Lalique from Lalique. Okay, this next one I picked up. I only picked up because it's got pear in it, and I don't think I've ever found a Vera Wang fragrance that I've ever really, really liked, and I think that this is probably going to be the same. This is Vera Wang Glam Princess, and like I say, I only picked this up because it's got pear in it, and I thought that the pear would probably... Well, I thought it would be more prominent. This is the cutest bottle ever, though. It's really, really pretty. I love the little crowns for the caps. And then it's got this little ring, which I guess you could, you know, wear as a ring if you want. But, yeah, this one... I don't know. This is one I'm going to have to test on my skin as well because I can't... It smells like literally nothing to me. Out of the bottle, it just smells like the most boring, like nondescript, very slightly fruity, musky, like nothing. Like it just doesn't smell like anything. That I could even put my finger on. I don't smell pear. I don't smell really anything. It's so just nondescript. So I'm going to try it on my skin though. I'm not going to prejudge it, you know, but that is my first impression out of the bottle. It's not my favorite. I think it's really, really boring. Yeah, it's just not my thing, but I will try it on my skin. I'll give it a fair shot. If not, you'll see it in a declutter video probably. So anyways, that is Vera Wang Glam Princess. Oh, did I even tell you the notes? I didn't. So, Glam Princess is guava, pear, red currant, vanilla orchid, African orange flower, honey, cashmere wood, marshmallow, ambrette, and cedar. And I remember when I read those notes, I found this by looking up pear, you know, looking for pear fragrances. And when I read those notes, I was like, oh my gosh, I love all of those fragrances. Honey and marshmallow and vanilla orchid and pear. I mean, all of these beautiful fragrances. And I can't smell a single thing. Like, I don't smell anything even resembling any of those notes. So, anyways, I'll give it a try on my skin. We'll see. That's Vera Wang Glam Princess. Okay, the next one is another one that when I went on my rose kick, this is one that you guys told me, like so many of you, well, not so many of you, probably no less than 5 of you told me to try, and this is Pierre Cardin Rose. And so this one has been in and out of my cart for months. Like, I've gone back and forth with it, and I don't know why, because it's really, really inexpensive. So it's not like, you know, it's not like I'm out a whole bunch of money if I don't like it. But this, I do love this bottle though. I mean, it's like such an 80s bottle. It's really, really cool. Okay, so the fragrance. This is another one I'm going to have to test on my skin to see if I like it. But this one right out of the bottle is interesting. This one definitely piques my interest. It's like a spicy, woody, kind of like a sour rose, if that makes any sense. It's definitely like a sour rose type fragrance. So this one is Brazilian rosewood, coriander, aldehydes, cardamom, fruity notes, rose, carnation, ylang-ylang, jasmine, lily of the valley, patchouli, incense, musk, vetiver, sandalwood, and amber. And you definitely get the aldehydes. I'm not the biggest fan of aldehydes, but it's not horrible either. This one is interesting. It's kind of old-fashioned smelling. It definitely leans on the mature side, but it's interesting. It's like this beautiful kind of sour, bright, kind of woody. almost old-fashioned smelling rose. So yeah, I'm excited to try this one on my skin. I will definitely let you guys know how it goes. I may love it, I may not like it, we'll see. So that is Pierre Cardin Rose. Okay, the next one I am super excited about because this is one that I've gotten onto kind of a lavender kick lately, where I've really been wanting more perfumes with lavender in them. So I picked up this Oscar de la Renta Lavender, and this one amazingly does not even have lavender in it. But I don't care because it's gorgeous. It was so inexpensive too. This huge 3.4 ounce bottle was like 16 bucks or something. And this is gorgeous, you guys. This is like a... Oh my gosh. It says it doesn't have lavender in it, but I swear I smell lavender. I get like a beautiful milky lavender. Oh my gosh. This says, and I'm thinking that the notes listed for this are the notes listed for, they're supposed to be the notes listed for the rose one in this, which I want to pick up the rose one from this line as well. There's a rose and a jasmine. And I want the rose one so bad. And I have a feeling that the notes listed that I found listed for this are actually the notes that are for rose. So I'm going to tell you what they are. You guys let me know what you think. This says it has jasmine, bergamot, cloves, rose, and coriander in it. And to me, all I'm getting is this really beautiful, milky, creamy lavender. It's so, so beautiful. It's not a dry lavender, it's slightly sweet, and it's very, very creamy. It's so stunning. It reminds me a little bit of like the Lush Twilight, but way toned down. It's not as sharp smelling as the Lush. It's not as, I don't know, I don't want to say heavy. This is definitely not heavy. This is just a gorgeous, like I say, light, milky lavender scent. So that was a total success. I'm so happy I picked this one up. This is Oscar de la Renta Lavender. And I'm going to throw that box away because I know for sure I'm keeping this. I adore it. Okay. And then last but not least is this baby. This is another Cacheral fragrance. And this is Anais Premier Delice. And this one, oh my gosh, you guys. This is another one that I found looking for pear fragrances. And boy, was this a good blind buy. Whoops. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is delicious. It's like a beautiful, it's like a beautiful sweet pear tart. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's sweet, it's syrupy, it's yummy, it's pear. It's like the most gorgeous. You know what it smells like? It smells like, you know, the canned pears and syrup? It smells like that. It smells the way canned pears and syrup tastes. Oh, it's so good. I love this so much. So this is pear, orange, bergamot, galbanum, peony, hyacinth, cacao, and cedar. Oh, it's a beautiful like canned pear smell. It's like pears in syrup. Oh, it's gorgeous. This was a definite successful blind buy. So that is Anais Premier Delice. Another one staying out of the box because I know I'm keeping it. So yeah, those were definitely the two highlights from this haul. These were my absolute favorites. So happy I picked these up. Plus the Baiser Vole. This is such a stunner. So these were definitely good ones. And the other ones, I'll test. We'll see. But I feel like, you know, half at least half of this was successful. So anyways, guys, those are all of the fragrances that I just picked up from Fragrance Net. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.